when that Blu-ray hits, had the unedited or director's cut, so you can have all that blood and gore and all the explosions and everything that you want.
That is true.
It'll be 4 hours long.
Yeah.
It's just Christopher Nolan sitting there talking about it.
Yeah.
So then this guy blows up, right? Like, shit.
You actually see the end of the war. What day is it again?
It is
Trailer Tuesday. Oh my God. And we have a bunch of trailers that drop for y'all, man. Boy, ain't nothing like a good war movie to just get everybody. What, man?
We gonna watch Wonder Woman again?
No, sir. No. There's no room for that right now. Martin calls it, what'd you call it, Trailer Tuesday rebooted or some shit? I don't know.
Retreaded?
Retread.
Because we've seen all these trailers before, including the one we're about to see, Dunkirk. And like I said, everybody loves a good war film. But, ain't none of them directed by Christopher Nolan.
Batman Christopher Nolan?
The Batman Christopher Nolan, man.
God.
Oh, my God. These fanboys are... Y'all acting like Batman actually going to be in World War II. You know?
Hell no, Christopher Nolan, he might be.
And you know what? He did kind of put it in there a little bit. I'll show you how he did it. But with this...
Tangerines.
Let me guess. Cillian Murphy's in there somewhere.
Man, you know he gonna call his boys up to help him out. You know,
Marion Cotillard. I'm here. I got the train.
Yeah,
I was waiting for
Michael
us.
Caine.
Yeah, you know,
I'll find something for you to
the
do.
Bat Crew gonna come in and get that cameo checks. And with this, now the cool thing about this, look, here in America, we always see the war from the perspective of Americans. Of course, the Germans. You can't get that good old-fashioned World War II-ness without some Nazis in there. We've even seen stuff with the Russians fighting.
Yep.
Man, but you know, I don't really hear too much about the Brits.
Did you guys just see something last week?
That was
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, but I was like, I'll be quiet.
No one else saw it.
Literally.
I'm talking about the ones people see. Shawshank Redemption.
All right.
No, and that was a comedy. No, I'm talking about World War II fighting, bloodshed, death, peril, tension, all that stuff. And what we have here is, it's in, this is 1940, of course. Now it is 1940. And the Germans have these Brits trapped in Dunkirk. That's the beach over in France. And this is all about these guys trying to figure out not only how they're going to get out, but with the military kind of suffering a little bit, not even be able to go in because it's so heavily guarded. Who's going to help them out? And they get help from some of the most unexpected places, in particular one place in this. Let's go ahead and take a look at Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk, because all the fanboys are freaking out over this.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. And that brings me to a question about that after we watch this. I heard it got Martin over there a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin like, ooh, Martin was into it. And, you know, Martin, you seem to be into this trailer. The suspense seemed to have gotten to you, but I got to ask a question of everyone here, which is, and this is a serious question. If Christopher Nolan's name wasn't on this, do you think people, including yourselves, if you are, would be looking forward to this as much?
No.
No.
His name almost is kind of like what Tarantino's name is. Like, it could be on something that's not that great, or it's a retread, as we said earlier today, of other movies. But as long as you slap that name on there that makes people fanboy out, they will go and check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and even with that, it's, for what it is being a story that I hadn't heard before, I'd be interested. But, I know with his name, his name is going to bring money to the project.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he's also Christopher. I can't do a movie for for under 2.5 hours.
That is so true.
That is so true.
And this is a war epic, too?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the kind of story I feel like at 2 hours, maybe even less, would be amazing.
Yep.
But dragged out that long, it might wear on our patience.
I got a feeling this is going to be probably exactly 3 hours, or maybe even a little over that.
Yeah, he made a Batman movie that was almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Two Batman movies,
yeah.
almost 3 hours.
And one of those shouldn't have been. Let you guess which one. But, because they are selling this on, because the reason why I asked, because they are selling this on his name hard right now.
Sure.
I mean, it opens up by the great Christopher Nolan. They even put, man, I know y'all did this on purpose because they even put little nods in there.
Yep.
Because you got Tom Hardy, he got his little Bane mask right there. You know? I mean,
The skies are your You merely adopted the clouds.
you know they did that shit on purpose. If you're listening, they actually had a Bane radiator mask for him. They told him, okay, put that mask up and squint like Bane right now. Because even when he's talking, they even have him sound like Bane.
He's on me. I'm on him.
I'm on him. You know, he's talking to that goddamn radiator machine that he has there.
The aviator.
Yeah, what? No, radiator. This is what I meant. No, like what he had in Bane or in Batman, that fucking radiator voice that he had.
Take that off. It would be extremely painful.
Crashing his plane.
Yeah. He's on me. What?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, don't think that visual was not a wink to these fanboys out here. I'm convinced that it was.
In the jacket too.
Oh shit! Yeah, same jacket.
Oh yeah.
That damn pimp jacket that he got. Yeah, man.
Triple X jacket.
Xander Bane.
It's very comfy.
The down keeps me warm.
Hey, take that jacket off. It would be extremely uncomfortable. Take it off. Okay. All right. But yeah, don't think that they didn't know what they were doing there. And it's Tom Hardy. And Tom Hardy's always great, man.
Yeah.
But that's a Christopher Nolan alumni there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
One of them.
One of the many.
Yeah.
And the other reason that I ask, because I'm sitting up here saying, would we look forward to this if Christopher Nolan's name wasn't on it? And the reason why I'm particularly asking for myself is because I know it's Christopher Nolan. There's a lot of good things going for this trailer, but this trailer is still, for a war film, kind of tame for me.
Yes, yeah. I heard that this is rated PG-13, which when I heard that, I was really bummed out. Also, when I saw that they were releasing it in the summer, I was bummed out too, because I thought he was really going to try to make that Oscar film that all of his fans think he can make.
You know what? Yeah, I was thinking that's what it was too. But
Yeah.
now that you bring that up, but I guess the other trailer, or trailers, I thought it was just about them being stuck and what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
But now with this, you see, it's about the people of Dunkirk saying like, hey, we got to go rescue our boys.
Yeah.
So it's about the townsfolk banding together to rescue them, which is if it's a true story, that's interesting. But I'm a little less interested in that.
Well, you say that, and I'm up here criticizing and say, man, this looks tame, because I wonder if we've gotten spoiled to the point that we have a bloodlust for war movies now. Because I'm telling you, with this, Mel Gibson, if he had this, he wouldn't be fucking around.
No.
Mel Gibson put out in his last movie, Hacksaw Ridge, like even Green Band trailers are getting violent right now. Mel Gibson at the beginning of Hacksaw Ridge, the trailer, in 2 seconds, he was already blowing motherfuckers up. Like this dude right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit happened so fast, like I said, he don't even know he's blown up. that dude sit up there, he's like, is the bomb dropped yet?
I mean, Saving Private Ryan definitely set the bar up a lot higher for what you have to do in a war film to impress people.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Hacksaw Ridge might have gone over a bit.
I appreciated it. I was entertained.
I mean, I was too, don't get me wrong. But it was like, God damn.
That's awesome. Oh!
No, when we saw, like I said, we saw this dude in Hacksaw, the trailer, not the movie. When we saw this dude who was taking a shit and all of a sudden got blown up, it was like, man, I want to see this. I don't want to hear no speeches. I don't want to hear no one more. I don't give a fuck about the story. I want to see people die, blow up like this dude right here. And that's the thing about it, because if Mel Gibson had this trailer, because they're showing us shit and I get it, it's a PG-13 movie with a Green Band trailer, and I look at it, but I'm like, even with a movie like this, if Mel Gibson had that dude's head would have been flying towards the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Limbs would have been, and people would have been like, that's the Green Band trailer, and Mel Gibson's like, yeah, goddamn it, got something to say? Oh, man, we putting it out.
There was a more brutal war scene in Sausage Party.
Yeah, but something, it could be deceptive too, because they might be pushing that PG-13 limit, because Christopher Nolan's at that point now, he's a super director. He's got some weight. And I'm looking at some parts in the trailer, and I'm wondering, maybe this is a helmet, but it also, they're pulling the guy out the water, and he's got like a burned scalp, like he had a bad process or something right there.
He left the line on too long.
Yeah, because you see it, he got a conch that went bad. But you know, that looks like a burn victim that they're pulling out the water.
Yeah,
or it could be a helmet. But there are some movies where when the director has the power, they can push that PG-13 a little more than some directors who don't.
Is this a Warner Brothers production?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I mean, to go what they've been doing for the past couple years, you could come out with something that's PG-13. Then when that Blu-ray hits, had the unedited or director's cut, so you can have all that blood and gore and all the explosions and everything that you want.
That is true.
It'll be 4 hours long.
Yeah.
It's just Christopher Nolan sitting there talking about it. So then this guy blows up, right? Like, shit.
You actually see the end of the war. Well, it could be that we're just saying, man, you know, we just, what, you know, because today we say, there used to be a time when war films were all about showing people the senseless violence and the horror of war.
Sure.
Yeah.
And now today, when we have a war movie, people, they're the opposite. They want it like a horror movie. Like, man, if somebody's face don't get blown off, I'm out this bitch. True. I'm here to see people die.
Well, yeah, it goes to what he said though. Like that D-Day scene in Saving Private Ryan to set the bar so high that everybody remembers that.
Yep.
Yep, that is true.
It's never really been topped either.
No, it's been copied,
Yes.
and repeated,
Yeah.
but never topped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's iconic now.
Yeah. And you know something, that I don't mind if they're not going for the violence either, because they could be pushing the drama. Because I'll tell you something, what you said a little while ago, I have to pull back and just, you know, control my bloodlust, because I'm saying maybe they are pushing the drama. Because I like that whole thing of the, I guess it's sort of like the Coast Guard that are going out there, not the real military.
Sure.
You know, me being in the National Guard, I can appreciate this right in.
Guard the nation.
Yeah, and because you hear that scene where Cillian Murphy's telling him, like, man, y'all ain't shit.
Right.
what y'all gonna do?
You're weekend sailors, not the bloody Navy. You should be at home.
Boy, he bitching out in this
Yeah.
movie, man.
Bro, we just fished you out the water. Who in the fuck are you to tell me what to do with my boat?
The fuck out.
I mean, he is bitching out in this.
I'm not going back. If we go, they will die.
He's like, I'm too pretty to die. It's like, look at his face. And the way, you know.
Well, y'all haven't been through what he's been through.
That's true.
We don't know what he's been through though. He could have been down there peeling potatoes and got blown out the side of the ship.
That is true, man. We don't know.
Yeah.
And really, when you think about it, he is too pretty to die. You know,
Yeah.
turn this shit around. I got a future. You know, you're looking at Mark Rylance. You're like, I'm not dried up like your old ass.
Well, I think it could be a really good drama.
You know what? It could be.
You know, it's going to have its bloody parts to put the suspense in it that they're like, man, these guys are trapped, and the Nazis are playing cat and mouse with them.
Well, from what it looks like, I mean, what we get from the trailer, it seems like there's that one massive scene and a couple of other, you know, action scenes sprinkled in there. And of course, like we said with Christopher Nolan, it's going to be three something hours or close to 3 hours. Do you think that would affect like how much we like it? Because, you know, if there's not enough action and there's a lot of drama, you'd be like, that's a prime example. Interstellar, like it had a lot of good action scenes in between a lot of solace moments. Solemn moments.
No, and you know something? If it's good, time doesn't matter. Hacksaw Ridge, I watched it again. Y'all know I don't like Mel Gibson and his racist ass, but goddamn, he directs some cool ass movies, man.
Yeah.
That shit was over 2 hours, and I was riveted to that whole thing.
Even with the first hour?
Yeah, that last hour was the one with all the action.
Without that.
No, you know what, I'm
that green screen from the room on top of that mountain.
Oh, that shit was bad.
that first hour was a Hallmark Channel movie.
Yeah, but you know something, you sprinkle some blood in there, I'm a
Now,
sap.
second hour, that's a whole different story.
No, I'm a sap
Yeah.
for corny shit, man. You know, and it was corny, but you know what? I was there for the whole 2.5 hours or however long it went. I will tell you this: as much as I'm rooting for the drama, there's one other thing that's making me, along with the PG-13 rating. In fact, I would say, well, not in fact, because it hasn't happened yet, but I will go out on a limb and say that this person is one of the reasons why it's PG-13. Can you guess who? Your boy, Mr. Styles, Harry.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he was there.
Harry Styles from One Direction is in this. And the reason why this is,
he's gone solo now.
well, the thing is, he's trying to have an acting career now, too.
Yeah.
And everybody, and that's the funny thing about this. I have a feeling that this is PG-13 because the Warner Brothers saying, you got Harry Styles in this motherfucker. We ain't passing on that teenage girl money.
Mel Gibson would blow this kid's head off.
Oh, he would, yo. You would see him on screen eating this kid alive.
Yeah. With that mustache.
Blood on his beard.
He'd be half a flaming skull, but still alive.
Yeah, Harry Styles.
Singing One Direction songs. That makes you beautiful.
You know that, and I'll go on a further limb and say that this probably will go down in history as being one of the war films where the theater is half full of 13-year-old girls.
Yeah. But between this dude and Cillian Murphy, these soldiers are too pretty.
Yeah, you want their faces to get blown off, man. Yeah. Like, you don't deserve all that, man. Oh, God, burns your ass up. And that's why I'm laughing because, this is a movie about soldiers who are out there trapped on an island, fighting for their country.
Right.
And several of them. And a lot of people said, fuck that history, man. Is Harry gonna die?
That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Man, this one picture right here, for those who are listening, is Harry Styles underwater, and he looking like a bitch drowning right now. He's like, no, I'm sorry, he's
somehow not floating with a life jacket on.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you wearing a life jacket, asshole.
Yeah, he's giving the best solo performance of his life right now. And a lot of people saw that picture, and they could give a shit less about all these about these soldiers that sacrificed their lives. Everybody just wants to know, because there's articles going around now how One Direction fans, they fear for Harry Styles' survival.
They do know he's gonna be alive after the movie comes out, right?
No, they don't care, man. You know these girls, it's the moment that counts, man. If he dies on screen, a little piece of them dies too.
This is gonna be an interesting screening if it's gonna be a whole bunch of teenage girls and Harry dies.
It's gonna be like Titanic, a war film. Man.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be girls just breaking out in the middle of the aisles, bawling. Like, okay.
Christopher Nolan's a method director.
It'd be hilarious if they were recutting the movie now to make it a romance.
Or they pull some Pearl Harbor shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, shit, if they want to make it a romance for your... Shut up. I'm not talking to you. She looking at Denise up there. I volunteer for that. Sure, go ahead. The movie's already made. Yeah, she don't care. She going to jail. Trying to fuck with Harry Styles. Trying to give her hairstyles. Oh, shit. If they want a romantic lead, all they got to do is put makeup on Cillian Murphy.
Sure, he's done it before.
He's done it, and he was a fine ass chick. Am I lying?
Well,
yeah. But I'm looking at this article right here, and these girls are upset. They're like, Harry underwater in Dunkirk had me crying. It was only 2 seconds.
Oh, no.
If Harry Styles dies in Dunkirk, I will be an emotional mess. Somebody says, am I the only one already in love with Harry as an actor? His facial expressions. His facial expressions are amazing.
I can tell by his expression he deserves an Oscar.
Yeah. I mean, there's even dudes that say, man, if you kill Harry, I'm going to kill myself, man.
I'll burn the theater down.
Glorious bastard.
Yeah, it's Harry Styles' face on the screen. Oh, he's like,
drowning like a bitch.
Yeah, it's funny, man, that that's the one that's getting a lot of people in. I bet, man, it's probably one of those scenarios like you see in movies where a director goes in with one vision and the studios made him put Harry Styles in there.
I think Christopher Nolan, of all the directors, have enough power to be like, no, you not. You better get away from my movie.
So you think he really saw something in Harry Styles? I mean, I hope so. I'm rooting for Harry Styles.
I mean, there might be, man. He may have seen something because he hangs out with all those British actors over there, and maybe Michael Caine was like, yo, that dude from One Direction is kind of dope. You should check him out. So,
that's true.
I think he said it just like that.
Yeah. In your authentic British accent.
Yeah.
He's from the south side of London.
He's an East End.
Yo, Harry Styles is dope.
I love his album, man.
Yeah. Yo, governor, check out Harry Styles. But I tell you this much as we're talking about Harry Styles. As much as we're talking about Christopher Nolan and whether this movie's going to be PG-13 and how good it's going to be, I'm looking at the trailer here. And one of the things I can say about Christopher Nolan, he is the most classic the one that wants to be the most authentic as far as keeping the tradition of old Hollywood going on out there, because he is adamant about shooting on film.
Right.
He brought in a lot of directors, Quentin Tarantino, Spielberg, some other people, and he's got the power. Brought them into a theater and tried to do like a TED talk on why everybody, hey, this is why we should use film. Hello?
I know.
Hello?
As they're filming it on their digital phones.
Yo, Quentin, come on, man.
Who's going to pay for that?
Exactly, but he is dedicated to preserving the authenticity of film in the modern age. And I can say one thing about this: his scope in these movies is impressive.
That's true.
Yeah.
You cannot take that away from him.
As much as I go out and I root for digital. You cannot capture film like you see it here.
At least for me, he's the guy when he's releasing a movie and it's going to be in IMAX. I'm like, ooh, I got to see it in IMAX.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know if this is going to be 70 millimeter.
Yeah. At the end of the
is.
trailer, it said 70, 50, and then IMAX digital.
And say what you will, but this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. And the other thing about him trying to preserve some of the old ways of Hollywood, which he feels often works better, and sometimes you can't argue with him. They have in the film those aerial shots in there, the ones with the dog fights, and you look at those, and a lot of people are saying that's some cool CG that he got going on right there. Nope. He does not do CG unless he absolutely has to. And there
Inception was real.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually went to another dimension. That's how authentic he is. He got scientists to find another dimension for him. And he filmed it on film. But I was reading an article where he was talking about, because I wanted to see how the aerial shots were done. And a lot of things are done with practical effects. He found people. I'm looking at an article right here. This is a great article if you're into it. Birdnews.com. People like, I don't want to go see no site about bird watching.
Warbird News.
I'm sorry, Warbirds. Excuse
That
me.
changes everything.
That definitely changes.
That sounds a lot cooler. Thank you. Birdnews.com. Christopher Nolan, check him out on birdnews.com.
Buy stocks and bread.
But for this, what they did was I don't know these planes, but they found some. If you know planes, they found Hispano Buchan. You can tell them what that is, right? Sammy, they said that they had some Messerschmitt Me-109s, and they actually they were owned by billionaires, and they used those to actually go out and fly for the film crew. And then the shots that they didn't have or couldn't get with those planes, they were able to make replicas, little remote control replicas.
Okay.
And fly those up in the air.
Okay.
They sweeten it up with CG, I'm sure, somewhere. But if he didn't have to do it, then he didn't do it. And the movie, like the part that Martin saw, I might be saying like it's kind of tame, but there was some tension in there. That dude almost got crushed by those two boats right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that had me. They have more stuff like that in there. And the cast that they have.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm talking about old school cast. They got every part of British culture covered. You got your regal aristocratic Brit with Kenneth Branagh, and you got your Cockney right there,
Mark Rylance.
with Mark Rylance.
Well, now that there's no Harry Potter movies, all these British actors need a franchise
Yeah.
to get into.
That's why they come over here taking our job.
Yeah.
They out there holding cardboard signs with fingerless gloves.
We don't ask for money. Yeah, we.
Well, they out taking our jobs. They ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah, that's
man.
what I'm saying.
Shit, if anybody gonna be begging, it's gonna be us. But man, this is
Leave the Mexicans alone.
Yeah, I know. We're going to be right there with you, Sammy. But, this is a side note, because I was reading about this just like by accident, like 2 months ago. And I had to bring this up. Mark Rylance, I didn't know this, that he's infamous for being on those lists of actors that had real sex in movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mark, man, I'm not talking about Kenneth Branagh, I'm talking about the dude on the right there, if you're looking. Mark,
Yeah, the BFG.
The BFG.
Yeah.
It really is Big Fucking Giant. Who knew that the name was Dick? But this guy, he was in a movie called Intimacy. And
Perfect title.
It is, where he's going to meet this woman for sex on the weekends, and it gets kind of out of control. And the Kelly Fox is the actress that's in there. Carrie Fox. I'm sorry. She had oral sex with him on camera while her boyfriend was watching.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And
So
like
this is one 2-hour cuckold video.
it kind of is like he was on the set just watching. He even had to
Just looking at him.
Yeah.
You know what your girl doing, right?
Yeah. Isn't there that article, Why I Don't Regret Having Sex with Mark Rylance on Film?
Yeah.
It's because I broke up with the dude afterwards.
Yeah, God damn. Because y'all looking.
Oh my
You
God.
looking just like that. Yeah. Got your girl.
Hey.
And cheerio.
Pip, pip. Yeah, because I used to look at Mark Rylance because I didn't know his body of work, to be honest with you, man. I might have seen him, but didn't know
nobody
it.
knew him before that Tom Hanks movie.
Oh, yeah, Bridge of Spies.
Yeah.
Because everybody's looking at him, they're like, man, well, that's a sweet, gentle old man right there. Like, yeah, I'll fuck your girl if you leave the room, too.
Yeah, with you in the room. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. On film.
Yeah.
Not even on digital.
Yeah. So we got proof. Mark Rylance don't give a fuck.
Well, he does.
He gives lots of those.
But yeah, people. Well, the movie will be out July 21st. So they got a lot of confidence in this.
Okay.
Out there in the middle of it. Looking forward to it.
I feel like that's really close to Transformers.
Yeah. It probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we know which one's going to be the better movie. Transformers, of course.
Transformers had them with knights.
What if they cross over because they're both about war?
Dunkirk and
that'd be great.
Transformers. Why not?
Yeah, Optimus in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bumblebee saving one of the boats.
Mark Rylance is fucking Optimus while Bumblebee's
Bumblebee, why I don't regret fucking Mark Rylance in Transformers.
We shot the whole thing live.
Gamefly brings to your house, to you, over 8,000 new releases and classics that are available to rent, or you can buy them for almost every system out there, current and some old systems. Like I said, man, I've been trying to put my GameCube back to work for years. Gamefly is giving me an excuse to do that. And you can even try 30 days for free by typing in gameflyoffer.com/double toasted. And when you do that, you'll get 30 days for free of games and movies. Get all those things, all of them at once. Just stay in the house. Don't go nowhere because they're all going to get brought right to your mailbox. You can also bring the element of surprise every month to your home in the form of a Loot Crate mystery box. In that box, I can't tell you what it is, but I can guarantee you it is the best in geek and gaming gear. Some people say it's like having Comic-Con brought right to your home. You don't have to leave the house for nothing. You're getting all kind of stuff. And everybody likes a little surprise every month. Just a little bit. And here's another surprise for you. You know, if you go to our link, trylootcrate.com/double toasted, and you type in bridge 10, that's the word bridge and the number 10, you can get 10% off, a 10% discount on your first crate. How's that for a surprise right there? Loot Crate, bring the mystery and the surprise to your mailbox once a month with Loot Crate. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and go over to our home, doubletoasted.com, for more videos and live streams. And remember, stay toasty.